Well, hello there, my friends. Welcome to another Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts video. We're going to be playing with some fascinating heavy cruisers here today. And what I've done, I could have put everything into one cruiser, but essentially what I did was spent under 20,000 on each cruiser, trying to get 3 to be able to fight this next battle and score a victory. As you can see, we've got some beautiful Mark V guns on here, and I'm hoping that's really what's going to win the day for us. We want to try and keep our distance in this battle and let these guns do all the work. We are playing with the glorious French Navy here. I'm not sure who we're fighting against, but it should be fascinating nonetheless. So let's jump in here and see who we're facing. It's going to be the Chinese, so protecting our French interests in China. Hey, listen, a nation's got to make money somehow. Let's get in there, folks. Let's hope that we can win. People did mention in the last video we made about China that actually the Chinese had a pretty advanced navy, much to a lot of people's disbelief during this time period. But it was mainly because they had a lot of money to spend and, of course, purchased a bunch of ships, from what I understand. That being said, guys, we're going to go into battle with the Chinese here. I'm obviously not going to get too close, but we want to get close enough to be able to do some damage here from a distance, of course, and try and work their ships down one by one. Well, I hope you guys will follow us, and of course we'll return when we're actually facing the enemy, and we can plot our strategy a little more accordingly. Alright, folks, we're definitely close enough to engage, and I think what I'm going to do is take the Shanxi and detach him, and what I'm going to do is grab him, go over here to the enemy's left, alright, and see if we can't engage from there. Now, we're all focused on the same ship, and I think in general we've heard that that's pretty much the best thing to do, especially when we are dealing with cruisers and we want to try and deal damage from afar. But you can see here that really our effective range does barely get out to them. That's one reason we're focusing on them. I love this new effective range. I would love them to be in this second circle, though. But again, we're going to keep on firing, keep on trying to get close, and eventually we are going to bust through that armor. The ship is still unidentified. I mean, this is the distance we're talking about here. It's pretty amazing distances here. In fact, our Saigon is about 10.8 kilometers away, so quite a distance. We want to close in a bit. It does mean having to turn in just a little bit here, but I think it's worth it just to be able to make some better shots. And still, we haven't... Oh, we finally actually set a fire on one of the ships. That is a good sign for sure. We want to keep that up, but I'm still turning in. I will, however, continue that westward passage pretty soon here. I'll just go forward a little bit longer. The Saigon, she moves nice and quickly. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but this game has just recently undergone an update, and as you can see, these shots are much faster. They don't really linger as much, and there's also structural damage differences that we're gonna hopefully see here during this battle, but not to my ship, to the enemy ship, I'm hoping. I'm almost ready to go wide. Not quite yet. Let's take a look there at this guy. Looks like our guys have taken it upon themselves to, is that just... Oh, I see, it's a Dreadnought. What am I talking about? I was like, is it a destroyer? We didn't name it a destroyer. No, it's a Dreadnought. It's gonna be tough to destroy. I think we'll go wide now. So again, we should be able to outshoot this guy in terms of distance, and I'm gonna send the Shanxi out wide this way. Maybe we should have kept them all together as one, but I get the feeling that if we're firing from 2 separate locations, it's going to increase our chances of success. Call me crazy, but that's just my feeling. Also, doesn't my little cruiser here look pretty modern? That was my sort of goal here. I think it looks pretty sleek, like just the one sort of chimney there in the center. But who knows? Maybe I'm just talking out of my you-know-what. We can't say the word here anymore on YouTube. It's banned. No dirty words. That's YouTube for you now. Okay, so here we go. Yeah, man, the light cruiser is closing in. So much is going on. You know what? I don't think we have to go so wide, actually. Go ahead and start pulling in already. Well, he is really closing in. That is insane. Well, the Chinese admiral here is very brave. or very crazy, because he is going to continue to move forward here. And I think try and get closer so that he can actually do some damage to our ships. He's starting to see the problem here with the distance. Let's take a look here. This guy has got all guns on him. And we're going to keep on moving at... Actually, you know what? I lied. We'll slow down. We're going to slow down to half speed. I think maybe we need to switch targets. Look at that. Flooding. Was that... Yes, that was on the Saigon. That could have been torpedoes. Absolutely could be torpedo damage here. I'm going to push forward once again. Let's take a look here at the Saigon. Yeah, they are firing at him, but he is just closing. And it's kind of hard to hit him there on the nose. He's taking some pretty nasty hits already. No, I think this is a trick. I think we need to switch to the Jiangsu. So let's go ahead and ignore this guy for now. In fact, I will have just this ship deal with him. It's actually not a bad idea. We'll have the Shanxi deal with these ships over here, the ones kind of getting closer and closer, and we'll have these two guys really focus on the main enemy fleet, the ships we really need to worry about. So I say go for it, man. Keep on hitting this guy. We're going to get a breakthrough sooner or later. I hope so, anyway. The Jiangsu. Showing us his side. Look at that modern ship. It's beautiful. There we go! Oh, guys, we got a beautiful ammo detonation at distance there. I told you, man, if we can keep our distance, look at that ammo detonation. The whole thing is on fire. The ship itself is burning up. Just a perfect shot there. If we could get a shot like that on every single one of them, this battle would be over in seconds. Man, I love it. Had to be a shot by the Saigon. He's already taken a little bit of damage here, but not nearly as much as the enemy just took. And you know what? Now the destroyer is actually using some smoke to try to hide himself. I'm going to keep on moving forward, because I think he might fire torps, and I want to see those torps before they cause catastrophic damage. Look at that, guys. Flooding, fire damage. Jiangsu is in a lot of trouble, and he is turning away. And I think next on the chopping block is going to be the Jilin. He seems to be turning in the same path the Jiangsu was just at. I wonder if we should change targets. I don't know. We've got him so badly wounded now, I feel like maybe we need to finish it up. Oh no, I didn't want the Saigon to go like this. Oh, that's right. Didn't we take the Saigon out of the group? No, we didn't. We didn't. We only took one of those guys out of the group. We're going to have to switch these guys around. You know what? In this case, just to simplify things, we will detach the Sirena so he can do his own thing. We kind of went a little crazy there. Let's slow down completely here with the Sirena. So hopefully the Saigon doesn't crash. I don't think they will, but I'm going to speed up on the Saigon. Got a little ahead of ourselves. I'm glad I spotted that before that got too crazy. It's still pretty crazy. And we should probably turn this ship very soon here. Let me look out, kind of looking out to see if I spot any torps. One good thing about the way I built this ship is these guns in the front, the Mark Vs, can fire whether we're on the side or whether we're facing forward. But of course, we still don't get that full blast until we face the side. It's still a very powerful gun, and maybe taking out their destroyers is not such a bad idea. You're not going to have to worry about so many torpedoes. Alright, Saigon, I'm going to slow him down to half once again. And I'm going to switch the Saigon's fire. Nice flooding once again on the Jiangsu. You know what? Maybe we should keep it firing, but the Jilin looks so good right now. Just get one more volley, and then I'm switching. I know I'm stubborn, but I know a good thing when I see it. And that is an opportunity right there that we cannot miss. The Jilin, there's no way he's going to make it, or the Jiangsu, I should say, there's no way he's going to make it back to port. I don't think he can survive. And again, more flooding. The glory of France. We just got such a lucky hit there with that shot. That was perfect. Went right through the deck and did just devastating damage to the ship. Looks like the enemy's popping smoke here to protect their ships. That is not what I was looking for at all. Wait a minute, wait a minute. We have potential torpedoes over here. That's okay, we'll let them keep firing at that ship in the meantime. And yep, sure enough, torpedoes approaching. Torpedoes approaching. I don't know if I can get out of the way, but I'm going to try. Oh, nice damage to the main gun and a fire. So we at least traded some damage here with one of the enemy ships. But I don't know if the Shanxi can get out of the way. Look at this. Look at this terrifying situation. We're going to need to go directly forward, right into the face of the torpedoes. Look at that. Yes, for sleek design. Oh, yes. Okay, beautiful. He got a fire there on the Chaiyuwang. Still got the Xinmin in front of us, but I feel like we almost need to switch fire with this poor Shanxi because we've got bigger fish to fry. Then again, look at this. More torpedoes? Do believe so. Yep, look at that. Torpedoes on the way right there. At least we've gotten them to waste these. Beautiful fire and flooding and more flooding over here on the Jiangsu. Guys, this might be one of our finest displays so far. I'm actually quite amazed here. I'm glad we kept on firing at that ship, but I do need to change the trajectory of our Navy a little bit. Sure, we need to be at a distance, but we got to get a little closer. And there's the Jiangsu finally going down. We're going to switch our fire to the Jilin. Look at that. Again, the damage modeling is also updated, so I'm really trying to see here if I notice like a difference here with the damage. We get this guy to sink, and he just sank. Just too much water on the ship. But let's see if anything changes. I love to see it either way. That looks incredible. Keep it up. Keep it up. Yes! Jinmin is getting more and more damaged. We're not stopping. Let's see that sinking. If you guys are like me and enjoy the sinking, let me know in the comments down below. I am obsessed with being able to see the ship sink in this game. Let's take a look at the Jilin. So he hasn't taken any real damage yet. Then again, I think the distance here may be even greater. Yeah, we really do need to turn in with these guys. I know distance is important, but let's get closer. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I won't go crazy, I promise. No wonder the Sirena wasn't moving. I was like, did a torpedo hit our rudder? Nope. We just have to turn up the speed. Now, this guy is dangerously close. I got this guy, the Shanxi, way too dangerously close to the enemy. Beautiful. We've got to try to make the best of it and get him out of here. So I'm going to go ahead and go over to where the Jiangsu is sinking currently. Not switching my target. I feel like the Jinmin doesn't have much left ahead of her. Hopefully. Although we could also get an amazing shot on the Jilin here. And that's what we're going to do. We must. We must. Actually, that was perfect. An instant switch. And we got the casemate. That's right. I'm ignoring their smaller ships for now, including the Jinmin. And that probably does mean a nasty hit with torpedoes. But listen, I think we've got to do this. Oh, I just saw... Oh, they're going to pop torpedoes now. I see how it is. I see how it is. We're going to stop completely. Let's just stop completely right there. Should be able to get a perfect hit with those back guns. Pretty close to a perfect hit. And I don't even think... You know what? It might actually be a better idea for us to try and full speed and go wide. I don't think we can do it, but we're going to try. I hate not avoiding the torpedoes because we're pretty good. We've gotten pretty good at avoiding torps, but this time we're eating both. Oh, no, maybe all. Or there, please don't tell me there are 4. I think there are just 2, but look at that. Perfect hit by the torp. Just a massive ammo detonation. Yeah, the Shanxi is as good as dead, I think. Maybe we should leave him for mopping up operations, but the Jiangsu is... the Jilin, excuse me. The Jiangsu is dead. The Jilin is now taking some hits. Let's just keep it up. Let's just keep it up. Shanxi, yeah, you can see the speed is badly damaged there. This ship really ate it. Let's try not to take any more torpedo hits. It's going to take a while for them to reload anyway, but I still don't think we should switch targets. I think we got to go for the bigger ships first. There we go. Damage to the main tower and a fire. Come on, Shanzi. For France. We need your firepower. Let's see where our other boys are. I think that's definitely close enough. But we're going to follow their movements. Do the same with Serena. Sort of mirror their movements. Actually, might not be a bad idea to fire at the Jingwan. Just because, once again, distance is important here. And that Jingwan is awfully close. Give him a few more volleys there on the Jilin. But I really think maybe switching to the other ship might be the best thing. And look at that. Nice manage to cause some flooding. Good job, Shanzi. This distance, it seems definitely easier for our actual shots to penetrate. But you can see the back of our ship is dipping into the water there. Another hit. Surely more torpedoes on the way here. One thing these damn destroyers have on us is those constant torpedoes. Some more flooding on the enemy ship. She keeps fighting. I'm glad we built this ship like this. I thought it was going to be like a glass cannon, but it's actually withstood some amazing stuff. We've gotten hit by, what, 6 or 7 torps? We've got another group here on the way. No way we're going to get out of the way of that. The best thing to do is just full speed ahead and hope for the best. But we will not clear that. There we go. Destroyed the Jilin before going down the Shanzi. Did something extremely heroic there. Getting that shot, and I think ending it for the Jilin, but unfortunately also probably ending it for himself. 3 direct hits with the torps. He's still alive. Man. Goodbye, Jinlin. Who would have thought that he would be the one to get the kill? And that was an ammo explosion, so he's sinking fast. Guessing most of the crew would not have an opportunity to get off that ship. Here we go, guys. Come on now. Switch our fire to the Jingwan. And vive la France. We remain alive, but I fear the Shanzi will be going down very soon. Another shot here. If we can just take down another destroyer, that would be beautiful. Well, one destroyer. We're taking out some bigger ships. Taking out one of these destroyers would definitely help. Here we go. More flooding? Sure. Let's try and increase that. Pretty sure, though, the boys on the Shanzi have had enough of the fight. They are ready to abandon ship. You can see that thing is dangerously beneath the water. Torpedo hit. The final volley of the torpedoes there. And I think that'll finally shut her down. Man, what a champ. Just what a champ, the Shanzi there. She's finally going down, man. That was just amazing. Amazing work. Let's see how the Jingwan is doing. I feel like we're not doing enough damage to him. Sarina is firing. So is the Saigon. They're way too close, though. Should be able to do much more damage. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Got some fire going. An additional shot here. Direct hit. Flooding, guys. Show him the strength of the French Navy. And, of course, get some beautiful vengeance for our friends over here on the Shanzi. Let's make it happen, friends. No more torpedoes either. We've got to try and knock those ships down quickly. But again, since we're doing such great damage here to the Jingwan, I feel like we can't really look away for now. We've got to keep this up and try and send her down, or at least damage her badly enough that she can't fight back. Reload those guns, boys. That ammunition does not pay for itself, so make sure it counts. Oh my goodness, look at that, guys. Fire control destroyed. Just so much damage to that ship. All of the debuffs, pretty much debuffs, happening there. Navigation destroyed, fire control destroyed. He's in trouble. I think we've actually killed officers on board on the command post. That would explain why they've lost all of those abilities. Now, they regained some of them over time, but she is nicely on fire, and we want to keep that going. I'm going to turn the Saigon a little more. There we go, and she is What? The Jingwan is down, guys. I didn't even see what happened, but I can tell you that the new damage modeling system is beautifully done. The whole ship is on fire. Look at that. Every single part of the ship is blazing right now. No survivors, no way. Except for the few men that managed to be up on deck while this was occurring. Okay, there we go. Can we get rid of the enemy destroyers as well? They're awfully fast, and they've got the damn smoke ability. Go. Don't forget, my friends, if you enjoyed these Ultimate Admiral videos, and I can tell you guys really enjoy Ultimate Admiral Age of Sail, but if you also enjoy Dreadnoughts, make sure to let me know by hitting that like button and dropping a comment down below. Subscribing, if you are new to the channel, or if you haven't subscribed yet, also really does help us. Let's turn the Sirena in a bit. I love the maneuverability of our ships on this one. I think it's pretty amazing. Let's take a look there. We do have some ships here, some rescue ships getting off. There we go. Damage to the funnel. That hit beautifully. I thought it was an ammo explosion, but no, it was not. Look at how quickly he's moving. That's what I absolutely hate. I feel like a whale, even though we're much bigger than these ships, we're facing like a bunch of mako sharks. These guys are fast. They could take quick bites. And get the hell out of there. So, again, we really need to be lucky. Right now, the Jingwan is actually blocking our shot. It might actually be a form of irregular barricades here for the ship. But there we go. We got a little fire going on the Xiaoyushang. Let's hope we can keep that going. Increase that fire. Also certain that they're going to be firing more torpedoes. We just need to try and anticipate them if we can. Since I'm pretty sure we penetrate the armor on this thing no matter what, I'm going to go for the high explosive. So we're going to be using high explosive rounds exclusively on this destroyer. Saigon's got a fire on it too. She puts up a good fight. See, there we go. That did alright. See if even the secondaries are doing damage to the enemy, then we are off to a good start. There we go. We got a fire. That's what I was looking for. And I'm actually going to lower speed just a little bit to slow. Again, just to increase the aim on this ship. Should go wide just a tad to get the perfect shot here. Ooh. Like skipping a rock on a lake. Didn't work out the way we wanted. Nice, another fire. See, it's not spreading through the entire ship like the last one, although it is all on the front of the ship there. It would cause some chaos and panic. Guess the Sirena decided to go insane. We're going to bring the Sirena back. Sorry about that, boys. And we are targeting that destroyer right there. Now, she's almost dead. The Xingmin. Switching out for the Xiaoyushang once again. Have faith in your country, boys. We also need to rescue our brothers on the other ship. There we go! Damaged funnel and a fire. These high explosive rounds were the way to go, I believe. She is not liking that. And some torpedoes. We've spotted them. Try to make the turn here. Not going to be easy. Full speed. Going to have to try and outrun them. I think we'll miss most of them. You know what? We could try to go right through them. We know the ship is capable of actually going through the paths of torpedoes because it's so skinny. But no, we're... Oh, it's either going to hit our back or we will be able to miss it. Why is he firing at that ship? Come on now, man. I thought we talked about this. Alright, we got very lucky, folks. Missed it, and I will, of course, lower speed. Now back down to half. We're back in safety. Relative safety, in any case. I mean, a Megalodon, you know, maybe they suddenly exist. They'll pop out of nowhere and eat our ship, but that's unlikely. Ooh. Also, our guys can just miss every shot. Come on, boys. Another fire on board. Beautiful. Saigon is looking very nice. Let's see the damage on the Shinmin. I mean, she has been flooding a bit, but I think because of the distance here, the Sirena is not really doing her job. In fact, the Sirena is pretty badly damaged here. Maybe a lucky hit by the Shinmin. Oh, torpedo hits here. So the rudder is damaged on this thing. That is not good. Shinmin definitely managed to kind of give this guy a concussion. To knock her out, as it were, temporarily here. So I think it's really going to be up to the Saigon to come in with the victory. Got more torpedoes on the way. I'm going to completely turn. Come on. That whole damn ship is on fire. Oh, man. I hope we can get out of the way of this thing. It's going to be really risky. Alright, I'm going to switch fire with the Saigon. Just because the other ship is in front of us. We've got to watch those torps and try and get in between their path. Actually, we might just be able to get right out of the way. Man, the maneuverability of these ships is insane. These are heavy damn ships. There we go. Nice. Bit of a fire on the Shinmin. Let's see if we can't take her out of the battle. Alright, guys. Quite a few torpedoes that we have avoided here. Let's make sure he's not trying to make an escape. No, I don't think so. I might even switch fire here pretty soon. I'll give one more salvo, and then I am going to let our friend over here, the Sirena, deal with him. Actually, you know what? The Sirena is closer to the other ship, but you can see how messed up the navigation is. So we're actually going to have the Sirena focus on the Chayusheng. You can give up now, China. There is no shame in surrender. She's going to go down in a second. There we go. Just due to heavy flooding. And we actually saw, I don't know if that was debris. I think it was just a puff of smoke pop right up off that thing. She is gone. Now, of course, we focus all our fire on the Chayusheng and watch her go down. There we go, guys. Not bad. The battle's not over, but I believe that the French Navy is victorious here against the Chinese. We've protected our interests in Indochina. Vietnam is ours. Stay away. Stay away, China. Stay away. This could potentially be that. A dispute over the waterways. Or I should say the ocean outside of China. Outside of Vietnam, I should say. China's always interested in Vietnam for one reason or another. Here we go. Chayusheng. Very noble, but not going to win them the battle at all. Alright, guys, and even with the new damage modeling, we can also see, like, before the patches of ship would completely disappear, now it seems like there's always a bit of oil left over from the destroyed ship, so you can sort of see, like, where you've destroyed enemy ships. I like that. Before it would just immediately disappear, now it's kind of gradual. Come on, man. He's going fast. I think he's trying to fire off one more volley of torps, but it looks like he fired them just now. So either that or we destroyed them. That's also a possibility. If he did fire them just now, he's probably trying to hit the Saigon here. Victory for France, my friends. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to hit that like button, drop a comment down below, and subscribe. You know what to do to make me happy. Thank you so much, guys. I'll catch you on the next one.